Unlock the secret to making your video clips practically leap off the screen with dynamic motion blur. Today, we're diving into Capcut for PC to add that professional fluid motion blur that screams speed and artistic flair. Open up your Capcut desktop application and import the video clip you want to enhance. Drag and drop your chosen clip onto the timeline. We're going to focus on adding motion blur to a specific section or element within your video. Select the clip on your timeline by clicking on it. Now, we need to isolate the part of your video that contains the movement you want to blur. The best way to do this is by splitting your clip. Position the playhead just before the action you want to blur begins. Then, click the split button. Repeat this process by moving the playhead to the point where the motion you want to blur ends and split the clip again. You'll now have a smaller segment isolated on your timeline. With your isolated clip segment selected, head over to the Effects panel on the right-hand side of your screen. Look for Video Effects. Within the Video Effects, let's search for Blur. You'll find several blur options, but for motion blur, we want to specifically find the motion blur effect. It might be categorized under Blur or have its own dedicated section. Once you've found the motion blur effect, simply click and drag it directly onto your selected clip segment on the timeline. You'll see it appear as a small icon above the clip. Now, let's fine-tune this effect with the clip segment still selected. Look for the Adjust or Settings option that appears when you select an applied effect. Click on that. Here, you'll find key settings like blur, direction, and speed. For the blur slider, increase it gradually to control the intensity of the blur. The direction option allows you to dictate the angle of the blur, simulating movement along a specific axis. Play with the speed setting to further refine how the blur translates the perceived speed of your subject. Experiment with these settings until you achieve the look you're after. You can preview the effect directly in Capcut's viewport as you make adjustments. And there you have it. You've successfully added motion blur to your video, giving it a sense of speed and a more professional, artistic feel. Remember, a little goes a long way, so adjust to taste.